Good evening, HCG family. This is Mimi's HCG, and I'm making this vlog to let you know about my release this morning, which was 0.2. That's it, 0.2. Yesterday was 1.4, but I might have an idea, not for sure. Last night for dinner, I made chili later on in the day, and I saved some of the deer meat that we used for the chili and put it in the pan. I didn't add any oil to it, excuse me. I didn't add any oil to it. I put spices in there, like some of the spices that I used in the chili, and stirred that up. Then I added the chicken broth to it and cooked it and cooked it and cooked it. I mean, till it's pretty dry, and of course it's deer meat, so it doesn't have near the fat in it. I would say it's probably 98% lean. And so anyway, I forgot to measure it out. I measured it after it was cooked, and I just measured like 98 grams is all it was. And I put that over a bed of romaine lettuce, and also had some cucumbers and a little bit of green onion and a couple cherry, well, I had more than a couple cherry tomatoes, and also too I put some red sweet bell pepper on there, which we have one in there and it's needs to be eaten. So my husband made nachos and put chili on his nachos, so I put that, and I know that's off of protocol, the red bell peppers. They have a little bit more higher content, I believe, of sugar. So that's what I did. I don't know if that has contributed to the only 0.2 loss, but I also got up earlier this morning and decided to weigh myself. I went in earlier, took my HCG, and thought I'm going to go ahead and just weigh myself too. So I went ahead and did that. So I usually weigh myself later in the morning. My husband, the shift that he works, makes us stay up later, so we kind of sleep in later. So you know, when you're getting up and you're weighing yourself about 10 or 10:30, and this time I got up and it was 9:30. I mean, not too much earlier, but it was a different time, and so I don't know if that might have been the case, but regardless, 0.2 release is better than a 0.2 gain. So I'm going to look at it that way, and because I've got, you know, this is only what, very low calorie day 4, so you can't get out of whack over that. Also too, my husband and I, he's feeling way better. We went for a walk up in the park today. Thank you everyone that has asked about him or good thoughts for him. I appreciate that. He's doing much better today. He had a way better night's sleep. And so I just really appreciate that. We went for a nice walk in the park today. It's like 60 degrees in Kentucky, so we took advantage of it and went for a walk. Not anything strenuous. I didn't go up the big hill, and because I don't even think I could get up the big hill. But we went around it twice. It might have been a mile, but we just meandered. We didn't, you know, well, he couldn't. He just couldn't push himself. So anyway, so I'm officially at 214. So I listened to Miss Penny's vlog today, and your others, I think HCG Charm, and all you all that do mop, and you know, which I think is awesome. I mean, my husband and I talked about it, and you know, I mean, Dr. Simeon's, my gosh, the man was on to something, but so was Dr. Atkins too. And I mean, Atkins was pretty radical. I lost 50 pounds before doing Atkins, and I felt good. I didn't have headaches. I didn't have fatigue. I just got tired of not having pizza. And having pizza without the crust was annoying, and before you know it, once I took a slice of that pizza, it was just nonstop. I started putting other carbs in my mouth, although I don't eat baked potatoes like I used to. I don't eat as much pasta like I used to because of that, so I'm grateful. But HCG, you know, just finding it was a desperation because I was doing Atkins. I did Atkins for 14 days and nothing. I mean, it was like I was just blowing up. So when I found HCG, I just thought, that's it. You know, this is what I'm going to do. And there again, I'm so grateful for it. So anyway, back to Miss Penny and HCG Charm and all the others that are using. I don't have any of this MCT oil, but I do have lots of coconut oil, which I have bought several times. I mean, I keep it in the bathroom because I use it as lotion and moisturizer on my face and my skin. And I put it in my coffee. I don't cook with it as often as I should because I don't really like the coconut taste. I know you can get the other without the coconut taste, but I don't know if it's as good for you. I don't know. I haven't really checked out or read about it. But anyway, so I listened to Miss Penny, and she talked about her release with the MCT that was in coconut oil, and I believe that's where they get the MCT oil is from the coconut. So anyway, I made me a cup of tea. Today I didn't eat any beef or any deer meat. I've only had 100 grams of chicken, and I put kale in it with the chicken broth and made it like I did the asparagus, and I can officially tell you right now I'm pretty much tired of that combination. So I'm going to have to really get on and look at some recipes. I mean, this was only day 4, and I don't want to get stuck in a rut, and that's what I do. I get stuck in a rut. I'll eat the same thing over and over and over and over again because I don't want to think it. It's just, let's eat what we got to eat and get on with the day. So anyway, I decided to take my shower and make me a cup of tea. And I did already. I put a tablespoon of coconut oil in my tea, which I used to, not as much, but every once in a while I will put coconut oil in my coffee with my whipping cream, with real heavy cream. And I find out that I'm not as hungry as I normally would be. I do have more energy, but mostly it really, you know, I'm not that hungry when I do it in the morning in my coffee. So, but I'm not drinking coffee, I'm drinking tea. So I'm going to do that, and I will let you know how it goes tomorrow. Step on that scale, and I'll see if it's just going to be a dance time like Miss Penny. I mean, when you seen her little picture there, you know, on her vlog, she's got this big cheesy smile, and you're like, oh man, she's had some serious loss. So I was so happy for her. I mean, there's just nothing like it. There's nothing like it. It's so awesome. So hopefully I will have that big cheesy smile on my face, and thank you again, everybody that even takes, you know, that does the coconut oil and the MCT oil and the chocolate delights, and you're doing that and it's working for you. And I can understand the science of it working. I really can. So I think that's amazing to be able to do that, especially to be able to even cook your meat, and you know, with not having something to cook it in. So hopefully I'll have the same results as Miss Penny did. So thank you all again. You all have a wonderful night. Have a good Friday night, and have an awesome weekend. If you all don't do any vlogs or anything this weekend, I plan on to do one tomorrow. So thank you all again. I love my HCG family. Hugs for my HCG family. Good night.